Hey friends, today we're talking about recording audio out in the field. If you're just a filmmaker, not necessarily a sound recordist, how do you go record a voiceover at a client's location when you're on a budget? If you're new around here, my name's Oliver. What's your name? We could be friends. So I just got back from a wonderful trip to Salt Lake City where I was doing work with Moment lenses, having an absolute blast. And if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you know that I was out there. All that kind of vloggies and stuff like that's gonna drop on Tuesday, along with the video I collabed on with them. So check that out. That was some really fun stuff. Those are some of the coolest people. Also, I'm gonna do a really quick comprehensive review of the EOS R, which is what I'm shooting on right now. I like it. Also, another thing we're gonna be doing soon is talking about these. If you follow me on Instagram as well as Twitter, you know that I've been really into guitars again. And like doing pedals and signal chain stuff, which is, you know, audio. So today I am actually headed out to a location for a series of training videos I'm working on. Nothing that exciting, but this is the bread and butter of corporate videography, if you will. And I hate what I just said. Let's say commercial filmmaking instead. So in this case, what we're doing is a series of teaching videos to train nonprofits on how to raise money. That's particularly who I'm working for, what I'm doing. So we're gonna go out on location, which is convenient for the client, and record voiceover there for them. And I said, hey, is your office quiet, consistently quiet? Is there construction going on? Are you on a busy highway? They said no to all that. And I said, great. And so I'm going there. For me, I'm an audio enthusiast. I'm an audio professional sometimes. I'm bringing a Zoom F8, a Shure SM7B with a cloud lifter, a little articulating mount for her to feel comfortable. I'm bringing sound blankets. What about for you? What could you bring to make the same type of quality on a lower scale budget? We use sound blankets strategically to suck up some of the sound. Sounded decent in this room. It was very quiet. Had the SM7B mounted, had her, a few inches from the microphone, trying to avoid plosives and avoid the proximity effect and avoid the smacky smacks that happen when you're too close to a mic for voiceover. Recorded into the Zoom F8 with a backup track just to be safe, even though I was monitoring the entire time. That's what I did. I'm gonna go back and mix it. Then we're gonna shoot the actual video portions, and what we'll do is we'll combine all the animated parts, the video parts, put it into a final package, and I get paid. That's how it works. So I guess my conversation today is audio gear, when you're recording on location for voiceover specifically, is like 30% of the quality. Just like in the visual world, where your camera is like 30% of the quality of what you're shooting. You don't just go out and spend $30,000 on a red camera and go shoot in an unlit room. You have to master light first, and then you can graduate to the big boy cameras, or big girl cameras. Same thing goes with audio. If you only own a Zoom H4n or even a Zoom H1, you can still get quality out of your recordings if you learn how to treat the space. So it's all about treating the space. Just like in cinematography, it's all about lighting the room. In audio, it's all about treating the space. So invest in some sound blankets. If you don't have budget for actual sound blankets, what you can use are moving blankets. Go to Home Depot, buy some moving blankets, and they'll actually work for you. They'll dampen some of those sounds. Whoa, we got way too close. I don't know you that well. I'm gonna link some of these things below, but let me just show you real quick what some of these things look like. I didn't take a drink because it was too loud. I just was acting. This right here is a professional sound blanket made by Producer's Choice. It's 15 pounds, it's very heavy. It's like 10 feet by 8 feet. One side is pure white to help with light shaping. One side is pure black to help with light shaping if you want to suck out the opposite side of a key, negative fill, that kind of thing. But again, these are very heavy. They've got a loose weave, which helps suck up some of that sound. And when I take these today on location, if there's reflection issues, I've never been in this space, these are gonna help so much. But they cost like $300 for 4. So if you don't have that kind of money, hang tough. This is a moving blanket from Home Depot. It's blue and orange because I guess they're Broncos fans or something. But this guy is a lot lighter. It costs like $18 for a huge like 10 by 12 foot blanket. Still helps with light shaping because this will suck up some of that negative fill. I wouldn't use the orange side. The weave is a little tighter, which means like tighter fabric woven together. So it reflects a little bit more, it doesn't absorb as much, so it's not as good. But if you're in a really hard surface room with hard surfaces everywhere, this will help so much. Throw these on the ground. I'm out of breath. Gained a lot of weight. Holy. The professional word is reverb, but it'll help with all that. Get these at Home Depot, get them on Amazon. Like, look, you hear me like this? Echoing in this space? Watch this. Ugh. Now, inside a sound blanket. What does it sound like? A lot better. Thanks, guys. Also, be resourceful. If you don't have any good mics, look at this. What's this? These came with my iPhone. They're iPhone headphones for making calls. But they've got a little mic right here. You guys know about this. If you have an iPhone, you've got this. It's not focusing on it, but you get the point. I have friends, colleagues who get paid thousands of dollars to make professional films who have used this for their voiceovers. That's embarrassing, but it's acceptable sometimes. You know, if you do it right. And how do you do it right? Exactly what I said. Treat the space first, then think about placement. Close to the mouth as you can, without getting plosives or smacky sounds by being too close, or proximity effect. I mean, there's so many options. There's no excuse for bad audio. There's no excuse for bad audio in 2019. No excuse. No excuse. I hope this video was helpful. If it wasn't, you can leave the channel and that's fine. So anyway, watch out for Tuesday, my collab with Moment, which was so much fun. We'll be dropping on Tuesday. I'm still working with them on some of the film assets that we're making. Go say what's up to Moment. If you don't know, buy their stuff. They make the best camera lenses for cell phones, for iOS and Android, that I've ever even seen. They've got an anamorphic lens that just makes unbelievable images. Wait till you see the film we're working on. Some of these images just blew me away, and they're from an iPhone XS. Also, my voice is still kind of lost. I was sick last week before I went to Salt Lake City, and then I was there just recording stuff all day long and like drinking honey and tea. You'll see all that in the vlog. So anyway, great to see y'all again. Don't forget to subscribe to somebody's channel today. All right, see you next week.